기다려줘 원래 나는 좀 참을성이 없는 몸 솔직한 게 좋은 걸 But you gotta know yeah yeah 달콤하기만 해도 싫어 So check it 믿어 좀 거적한 거는 나도 구분해 yeah 반짝할 거면 시작도 않는 걸 Sometimes 내가 생각해도 에이쌤 내 분조각이 완전 카피 나와 똑같아 내 맘 잘 알아줘 에이쌤 꼭 때문에 내 달콤하니 눈앞에 나타나줘 에이쌤 에이쌤 눈앞에 나타나줘 No, I'm not picky 가끔 까탈스럽대 It's okay, but I care 거세 넘지 아닌데 나를 이해하게 될걸 나만 나타나면 So baby hurry up I'm just waiting on 달콤하기만 해도 싫어 So check it 나만 그런지 진심인지 나도 구분해 yeah 타오른다면 쉽게 꺼지는 걸 Sometimes 내가 생각해도 에이쌤 내 분조각이 완전 카피 나와 똑같아 내 맘 잘 알아줘 에이쌤 꼭 때문에 내 달콤하니 눈앞에 나타나줘 에이쌤 눈앞에 나타나줘 실제로는 어떤 느낌인 걸까 A beautiful love 한 번도 느껴본 적 없는 걸 So where you at 기다리고 있는데 에이쌤 내 반조각이 완전 카피 나와 똑같아 내 맘 잘 알아줘 에이쌤 꼭 때문에 내 달콤하니 눈앞에 나타나줘 에이쌤 에이쌤 눈앞에 나타나줘
Well, 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 look who it is.
There's something to tell you. You want me to share it with you?
Spacey girls It's going down 오늘 유난히 티가 더 나는 걸 못 쳐다보는 게 다 보여 왠지 그럴수록 더 난 당당해져 기분 좋아지는 걸 머리 넘기면 어디든 지나가네 내 달콤한 향수가 흩날리게 yeah. 항상 날 꾸미는 게 좋아 예쁜 게 좋아 근데 들어봐 yeah. 나도 알아 내 모습이 예뻐 보일지도 당돌한 걸지도 자꾸만 널 유혹하듯 보이겠지만 미안하지만 색안경을 끼고 보지 마요 난 좀 다른 여자인데 걱정 화려해도 아직 두려운 걸 You should know I'm a good girl yeah. 너무 세게 안으면 숨 막혀요 조금 서투를지도 난 아직도 색안경을 끼고 보지 마요 Oh baby baby baby
Thank you, Joe, for the sub. I appreciate it.
We're back. We are.
Oh, I just smacked the fucking microphone with my cheek. We're back.
4 months. Wow.
It's a long time. Goodbye, annoying. We do hate the ads. How many channel points do you have right now?
너무 세게 안으면 숨 막혀요. 조금 서투를지도 난 아직도
It wasn't that. I mean, like, I did take a small break. It was like, what, 4 months? Something like that. But it was, like, necessary. It was a needed break time to account for change in plans.
다른 여자인 내 겉은 화려해도 아직 두려운 걸 you should know.
Man.
Oh yeah. 너무 세게 안으면 숨 막혀요. 조금 서투르지도 난 아직도 색안경을 끼고 보지 마요. Oh baby baby.
Okay, I need to get rid of... I need to swap over. Ooh, it is dark. What the? Alright, that's a little better. That's even more better. Hello, hello. Oh my god, dude. I've been doing PT for like 3 weeks now. And it like helps, but at the same time it doesn't. Like, sitting definitely does not help. Okay, sorry guys, one. But today was did something today. Something happened today. Excited for Gendro daughter? Yes, but we can only be some, like, I have to be somewhat conservative. Joe, I have not told you the information about Scaramouche, but Scaramouche is going to be a C6 character. He is the only C6 character that I think I will ever go for. But that is the one, the only. Okay, let me move some stuff around. You're gonna C6 his mom? Wow, that is so mature, Joe. I'm glad that the 4 months have really aged you well as far as maturity. Why do you not like Scaramouche? People have been hating on Scaramouche. Can we just like watch a video on this? Can we just look at our boy and marvel at his beauty and grace and flawlessness? Scaramouche fan. What if we do a fan cam? Okay, never mind. This is a dance thing. Oh, have you ever seen this thing? This is great. Oh, it's set up. No, that's the wrong thing. So I have like a huge monitor now, and it makes things very confusing. This, though... I don't know how people do this, but this is like how do they do these animations? It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. It makes things very, very uncomfortable. But look at him. He looks the most like in character versus the other people. Okay, we're done with this. We're done with this. But let's do Scaramouche best moments. So we're getting ready. Do we do cut schemes? I mean, this is amazing, right? This is so fucking good.
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Will never be quelled.
I can't max this because it'll just cover the whole screen.
The first to betray me was a god. My creator.
He looks like a child and children are trash.
My mother.
But so does Nikita is literally
Value
a
and strength
child. Are you
above
gonna
all.
pull for her?
She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend.
Okay, we don't know about this guy though. Also, is this
Consumed by fear,
microphone
he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke.
Okay, I think he's being a little dramatic here at this point, though. Like, because his friend died that had some kind of disease or whatever. Like, sure, I guess it's a betrayal, but like, I think Scaramouche is whining here a little.
His
bit.
promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And
He
the
just hates
gods fill
everyone.
me with pure loathing.
He
So
literally
I
just
said
hates
good
everyone.
riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era
I want the pain. I
is
want
coming
it.
to an end.
Yes. I want the pain. You're gonna pull for Yai. When does she come out? It's pretty soon too, right? I don't remember what the ordering is of all of this. Okay, we can come back, guys. One. I'm getting her for Dendro up, not because I like her. Joe, she's a child. As soon as we get a Dendro mommy by Nahida, I don't think that's, unless you consider Baizu a Dendro mommy. He's a child throwing a tantrum like children still. He's like hella old. He's not a child. He's experienced a lot of things. Hi Tess, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. He's like an edgier Zhao. Zhao is hella edgy, but Zhao is just like... I just consider Scaramouche more just destructive than anything and completely apathetic. Zhao has empathy. I think he can empathize with people, but he's very dignified and resolute in like what he needs to do. I think that, like, because he's one of the whatever their faces are called. Raiden needs to put him in timeout. Dude, I'm kind of hoping that Scaramouche becomes God and then puts Raiden in timeout, you know? Isn't Nahida technically like 500 years old? She is, but she's still younger than Scaramouche, I believe. Scara has a hot mom. Yep. You know who else is really hot? Or was hot, Joe? Our good old Fatui Harbinger, who no longer exists. But, you know, sometimes we just gotta say goodbye to things that were just not really that great to begin with. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, so what are we doing today? I need to pull up the document. So I did a little bit of stuff. Okay, you can't see this because this is my personal stuff. She exists. I just saw her this week. We're teleporting. We're time teleporting. That's what's happening. She actually doesn't exist anymore. Genshin to-do list. Okay, so I've been working on this to-do list for new peeps. This is currently where we're at. Since it's been a hot minute since I've been on the good old Genshindo streamo, I'm kind of just working my way through all this shit that I have to get done. Also, I need to stop swearing as much. Wait, did y'all notice that this is an 18 plus stream now? I've converted because I can't justify some of the things that I say and not consider it 18 plus. It's just like irresponsible of me. But we did, so right now we're working on story quests, and then I'm gonna go through the other stuff. I actually finished Watatsumi, so this is 100% now. I did this on my free time. This is done. So we can make this green. And then Kanazuka I finished as well, but there's one other that I missed that I'm still working on, so we're gonna have to keep working on this. Her ashes are at her house. Yes, they are. Those ashes be about to like light up that fireplace that they got in there. If we're teleporting, then she does exist because we teleported. Was it? Yeah. Well, we're teleporting to the past, but she no longer exists in like the present as it is. I had a conversation about prolapse or something on here. Was it not before? No, it wasn't. Unless like you didn't have to click anything. I thought I set it to 18 plus. I'm hoping it's set to 18 plus. Let me know if that's not the case, because like that's kind of not good. And I mean, just for the sake of like not being super, like I can think of some like really nasty shit. But we're gonna try to stay away from that lane. I watched too much Trixie and Katya. It just like deteriorates your brain cells. If we teleport to the past, then the past is now the present. No. The past is still the past. Because time is, unless we're operating outside the the space-time continuum, but there's like, you consider, have you ever seen Steins Gate? You know how they have like lines? Time, you fall somewhere on that line. I learned this from Steins Gate, because Steins Gate is correct. So if you go back on the line, then you're technically in the past. Thought it was already 18 plus. It kind of is, Tess. It was kind of before. It was just never classified, and I tried my best to not keep it 18 plus, because part of my mission is to spread funness and kindness to the youth, but I would rather do that with people who are willing versus not. I know you're always thirsty as fuck. I am very thirsty right now. No, Joe, you did not. You did not. Okay, so then what happened to my... Oh, it's hidden. So we have these things. Hangouts, Sumeru Reputation, which we just got to 5-2 on this. I'm too lazy to do this. And then there's one other thing that I was missing in here, but I don't remember what it was. And it's not achievements. Oh, is it Serenity Pot? It's Serenity Pot. Serenity Pot. That's not spelled correctly, but I don't know. I don't remember who specifically you have to do. But the thing that we're focusing on right now is Kazua's story quest, which I feel like is going to be pretty juicy, right? Not going to be offensive, but it's definitely more fun 18 plus. Totally. I mean, I would agree. Yeah. That's why I would rather like keep it 18 plus versus like kind of refrain. But that's my personal opinion. Sounds like you agree the same. Hello, Nymeria. Long time no see. I hope you are doing well. How are you doing? Thought it was Serenity Pot. Serenity Teapot. We call it the Serenity. Oh, it's Serenity. Excuse me, I spelled it incorrectly. Serenity Pot. Oh wait, that's Serenity. Serenity. And that is a play on words. Okay, we're gonna swap this to Genshindo. I need to update some of my stream stuff too. It's been months. It has. Technically, it's been like 4 months. Yes. Technically, it's been like 4 months. But I got a new job, so then I had to do like other things, and we had to work through some other stuff. Oh, I need to make my camera bigger too. That was one thing that I recalled from previous. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Okay. And then we're gonna move this back over here. The only reason why I had that down below was because what's it called? When we were playing that game, what was that game called? The scary game, which I never finished actually. We never finished the scary game. Get Nilo? Fuck no. We're not getting Nilo. I don't want Nilo. No Nilo. Doing good. Sumeru is fucking my wallet though. They're releasing too many back-to-back-to-backs. Why are you going for all of them? They're not all that great. You know? Like, out of all the release characters, what is happening? Out of all the release characters, like, who is actually... That's not what I wanted. Okay, we got Nilo. She's pretty cool, but is she really that great? Eh. And then we've got...
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look
who else?
on my routine
I don't have some of the other ones.
faces when I...
We got Candace. Candace is pretty cool. Sino's like... meh. He's like... I don't know. People were really like giving him a lot of like Pog champs because of like his abilities, but I don't think he's that strong. I don't think he's that strong at all. Dory is adorable. I freaking love Dory. And Tignari's okay. He's like whatever. Kale kind of sucks, but yeah. Right, yeah. It's not really that great right now. You need all the men, which is not great. Well, we've only had 2, right? How many men are there? 1, 2, 3. Well, 5 stars. Oh my god, I chose Yolan. Sorry, Elon. I didn't mean to misgender you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Do you consider... Venti's an anomaly. I don't know. Venti's probably... Yeah, he's an anomaly. So there's like 6? Something like that? Base streamer, actually base. What does that mean? Like biased? Am I old for asking that? Nilo is so strong. Is she? I think... Isn't Nilo hella weak without Dendra though? She kind of just stinks without like Dendra application. You just have to hyper invest like Shao. You're saying in Sino? I don't know. I didn't really like his ult. Tig is great. That's 1 per patch. Next patch I need a Hida or it's skip. I mean, the Hida is a necessity, right? Like as soon as a Archon comes up, you have to get them. She's gonna be extremely OP, as all of the Archons always are when they first come out in relation to the rest of the characters. But like, they have to do that, right? It's just based on they're literally gods. Like it would make no sense if they were weak or weaker in relation to the other people. Do they necessarily need to be the strongest? No, but they should be like really strong whenever they initially come out. So like over time, I imagine Raiden's not going to be like as strong as like a bunch of the other characters, unless they buff them, which I'm surprised they haven't done major buffs for a lot of characters at this point. Yolana's just Shinsho and drag, it's fine. I mean, isn't Shinsho kind of already in drag?
Break a leg.
He's got the plumes. He's got the nice little feathered sleeves. Speaking of which, are y'all dressing up for Halloween? Any Halloween plans? Because I am going in pseudo drag. It's like baby's first drag, but it's like it's anime. It's like cosplay, which is I consider drag. I consider it drag. Venti is basically a girl, let's be honest. I don't think Venti has a gender, because Venti was like some spirit, right? I don't think Venti has a sex at all. So I don't know. Nilo is very heavily reliant on bloom reaction. Sino, you can have super invest like Xiao to get good value from it. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would be willing to have so much reliance on like a character that's a 5-star to be in a specific comp. Unless it's Scaramouche, but that's like a whole nother discussion. I need C1, R1, C2 if possible for Nahida. How strong is the weapon? I haven't really seen a whole lot of content on it. You have more Sumerio expression than I do, by the way. Yeah, Nymeria, I have not done a lot of work in this game. We're very far behind. Very fucking far behind. You've been slacking too, so you need to get caught up as well. No slackers in the chat, except for Joe. Okay, why can I not click this? Okay. We need concentration because this stuff is hard to see. Uno mas. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. Only major buff was Zhongli incident. Didn't Official get buffed at one point? No one needs buffs. Everyone's usable. That was years ago by now. Well, when you look at, like, say, let's look at Amber. You know what? We're not going to talk about Amber because Amber is fine. Oh, I got her level 10. When we look at a character like Chi-Chi, you know, Chi-Chi's deserving of a buff. You know, she could be very plausible in most parties, but people don't want to use her because she's not that strong. Right? Didn't Cookie Shinobu get buffed as well? Who am I going as? Ooh, do you want to see? I'll give you a teaser. I'll wear it on stream on Monday, since it's Halloween. Cookie didn't get buffed. She got better Cassandra. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was mistaken. Okay. So this is the clue. And then see if you can get this right. Alrighty. First one to get it right gets a pat on the back. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. But this is the wig. This is the wig. Yaimiko? Incorrect. I should probably give another. Let me give another clue. Because the pink hair is not sufficient, I don't think. It's still confusing. No, it fell down the crack. Alright. This is the second one. This is a big clue. That is a very big clue. I'm not giving any more than this, though. I had plans but had to cancel. You're being Kazuha. I'm not being Kazuha. That's delayed though. Nilu's definitely a niche character though. She is. She's very, very heavily dependent on other people. Which means that she has independency problems. Which is not that. You know, we stand independent women. What do you mean while I have Ito? What are you talking about? Ito's gonna be amazing for Scar Kennedy. Is he? I'm not super familiar. All I know is he's like a Animo user.
Lights out. Judgment.
But if he's great with Ayato, I mean, I'm all for that. That is the dream team. We got Daddy, and then we got our son. And by Daddy, I'm talking about Scaramouche. Sorry, Ayato. You're getting bottom bunked this time. Okay. Amber's trash? You're trash. Amber's not trash. Remember when we had that so we had that bet ages ago that I was gonna 36 star the Abyss with Amber? Someone 36 starred the Abyss with Amber. I'm going the wrong way. And it was very easy. Very easy. Yai Miko is incorrect, by the way, for the guess, Nymeria. Nurse Joy is also incorrect. What are those moans? What moans? I haven't moaned. That was a moan. He has literally one team. Oh yeah, he does. Ito is very niche. But you could throw Ito in a lot of comps and he still do a lot of damage. He's just a lot stronger whenever he's put with a specific team. Nilo, on the other hand, can't do shit. She can't do nothing. Ayato burst boosts NA damage plus a Hydra infusion. Good, I just think he'll be. I would guess for Scaramouche, I would totally guess that he'd be pretty strong. If he's not strong, whatever. He's got the aesthetic, and he has my heart, and that's all that matters. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, we're just collecting items. What a... Oh, I almost fell in the crack. This is kind of a dumb quest. I am trash and trash knows trash. I.e. Amber. So you relate to Amber? But why are you trashing on her? If you relate to her. Will you show me the costume? Someone was moaning in the background. Really? Was it Michael? Michael's my roommate. I was not listening to it. Milo is fine as long as you have literally anything that reacts with Hydra on your team. But she is Hydro. I don't understand. You need Dendro. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alright, we got it. You miss Michael? He's still here. He's doing his thing. He's chilling, you know, doing Michael things.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the
She's okay with
Adventurous
anything
Guild.
outside of Bloom. She's amazing with Bloom, but she's not bad. Well,
Thank you.
we're not pulling for her. That's the discussion
Ad
at hand.
Astra-
And it's not happening. Hello, Reno Couture. Couture, darling. Couture. Reno, how many times do you swap out your name? I feel like I've asked you this before, and I don't remember what the answer was. But it's pretty frequent. I feel like you change out names like you change out outfits. Like it's a different time of year, different setting. Do a single 10 pull? I dare you. No. What is it? What is in it for me? Like, why would I subject myself to potentially fucking up? Because I have a guaranteed at this point. I have guaranteed Nymeria, and that would be very cruel for MiHoYo to do something like give me the character that I don't want and or need. Oh my gosh. Okay, Aizwan is sounding very baby-like right now. I don't know what's happening with them. You just think it'll be funny if you got... It would be hilarious for a lot of other people, but will not be funny for me. Yeah, like I have... What is it? Oh, whoops. I always keep clicking details when I'm supposed to click history. My last one was Kaching. Which is very much, but it's still a risk. And then this one, yes, it's zero pity, but it's, you know, with that kind of, with like that little like frivolous rolling, you know, we're in high risk territory, because you know karma's a bitch. I actually don't know how many this is. Spin the follower wheel. Oh my god, dude, it's been, and you know what? I still have it saved. It's been a hot minute since. Okay, this potentially could be it for you, Nymeria. Nymeria will donate 10 gift subs if you do a 10 pull. I don't know if Nymeria will do that. Also, who would they go to? Oh, they would just go to followers. I never understood how that worked with like low viewer counts. If you like gift a lot of subs, like what happens? But it goes to the followers. You got Kokomi Donut at zero pity? I feel like I remember. But Joe, you've also had multiple polls, multiple banners that you've gotten double characters in a single 10 poll and won both 50-50s, which is actually insane. You have like not even 1% chance. I don't know the math. The math is something that I don't want to risk. Yeah, Gene was my last 5-star. So wait, that was 8. 8 times 5, 40. We're at 40 for the standard banner. Okay. Let me spin the wheel. Oh, fuck off. I did not mean to do this. Okay. Okay, can we see this? No, you cannot see this. I haven't updated these in a while. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Dude, I suck at this one. Wait, can we look up what words of affirmation there are? Words of affirmation. Oh, these are literally like statements of love language. Okay, no, we're not gonna go that far. I didn't know words of affirmation were literally were statements. I thought they were just like kind words. Maybe we need to adjust that. I love you is a word of affirmation. Okay, you know what? We're gonna I can't do this one. We're gonna get rid of this one and we're gonna do a different one. Because that is just so much work. That is a lot of work.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
Okay, do a stretch. So I've been doing these stretches for PT, for physical therapy, because I go to physical therapy. Okay, so it's called a 99 feet. Okay, so if you look down. Okay, so this is good for your hamstrings. Okay? Good for your hamstrings. So you take your leg, you're up in a good position, and then you extend. And then it gets right, it gets it right in that meaty part of the hamstring. You know, right here. You can't see my hand, but like right here. We love the meaty parts of the hamstrings. Feels great. Feels great. All right. My face is up here.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
God damn it. I cannot get this to set up correctly. All right. Joe's too lucky. Joe is very lucky. I have Kazuha Raiden, both doubles. I have C2 Kazuha and Raiden. That's not a double, Joe. That's 3. That is, you have your one is missing. There's some memory loss with the extra one that you got. Okay, so I need to do these things because I'm still building out Raiden's stuff. He did not just Google words of affirmation. He did. And it was very insightful because it made me realize that I was doing it incorrectly. I was just saying kind words. Make me affirm. Like the loan, like the period of payment like company. Like if you have 4 easy payments, you use Affirm or you use Klarna. We all love Klarna. This group sign. A lot of work to say you love me, rude. But I have to do it 3 times in 3 different ways. And, you know, there's a lot of love that goes into doing that. That was a weak stretch game. Try it, Reno. I dare you. And then you tell me it's weak. It's not easy. I will say that physical therapy is like one of the hardest things to do. If you have not done it, you will not understand. But like, you're injured and or weak in some place. Good night, my area. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well and have a great evening. Have a good rest of your week too. But like, you're weak, you're injured, and then you have to basically train the muscle to like get better, which is really not easy. It's fucking hard. So those stretches, they add up. They add up. I see 2 because the second C for both was a double. What was the first one then? Because you need 3 for C2. I'm not worth it, is what you say. Maybe, I don't know. It's really hard. My brain has a hard time. Grab my thigh and slightly lift one. I don't know how I'll survive. Try it. I'm telling you, Reno, it's pretty tough. And if you want to do it the right way, you can lay on your back. So like we can do an example. So you lay on your back like this, and then you put your leg up, and then you like flex it like this. That's the true way. Oh my god. Hi Kieran. Hello. Welcome. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you doing? How can you not do math? It's adding 2 + 1. Yeah, but you're saying double, Joe. Double, it would be triple, right? So you have an additional thing. When did you get the additional thing? Is the question. Which has yet to be answered. Yeah, I remember. I mean, Kieran, there's not been... Let's be real, there's not that many people that have passed through these walls. So, and I feel like for the most part, like if people talk, like I'll remember like your names over time. Which is actually interesting because I'm very good at recognizing like faces and very good at recognizing like, I don't know, like series of characters, but like if you ask me to remember someone's name, that's a little bit harder, especially if it's like someone in person. W as in 2 write-ins after I pulled the first one. Yeah, but I didn't have that context, Joe. Here's Joe jumping down people's throats when they don't have the context. Last night games like months ago. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's certain things that people can remember, and that just happens to be one that I feel like I'm pretty good at. You're welcome. I'm glad that you appreciate it, and I will do my best to make sure I keep doing it.
You can't run.
But I hope you are doing well.
Genius dream work.
I'm not very good at like math. I am great at math. I will have you know. Ask me a math question. Ask me any math question that is in the algebra territory. Nothing calculus related because I don't remember calculus. Although I could do a derivation. If you asked me to do a derivation, I could probably do that. Unless there's quadratics, which I don't think I could do that right now. Hello, depression. Pukes cutely? Oh no. Oh no, not the floor. Assuming that it's going on the floor. We gotta clean up. A long time no see though, depression. Hope you are doing well as well. Long time no see to so many people. It's like 3 times. Not reading track. Groundbreaking. I'm actually doing pretty well, Joe, and I'm not jumping up and down the fucking place. That's one thing that I've been trying to work better on. Co-op with you? Yes. Okay. I have to leave this though. Let me go get
Making copies. Move. I'm gay.
Thank you, Karen.
In the workplace, being gay just has its perks.
I hope all is well, and yes. Thank you very much. Not very good at knowing any songs ever. It's because you asked these songs that are from like 1970. Like I don't know songs from 1970 because I was born in mid 1990s. So it does not work that way, Joe. Okay, derivative of x to the 4th, 5x to the 3rd, x to the 5th. Okay, x plus 5. Okay. Ah! I can't do this. Alright, so I'm going to show this through a notepad. And then you're going to have to hold off Reno because you asked a question. Also, if anyone would else like to join, feel free to let me know and I can bring you in here. Also, hi Kitty, hello. Long time no see as well. It feels like it hasn't been that long. It really doesn't feel it, but it has been like a good 4 months. How are you doing, Kitty? How are the classes? How are things going? You asked for Adele, you didn't know Adele? It was a new song. How am I supposed to know all the songs? Alright. So, derivation here. The question was x to the 4th. Where is it? X to the 4th plus 5x to the 3rd.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch
Plus
it.
x plus 5.
As soon as I remember what
Okay.
it was.
So x to the 4th is 4x to the 3rd plus 15x squared plus 1. Is that correct? I think that's right. I will be officially, if he can do this. It is correct? Dude, derivations are hella easy. Now, if you ask me to do an integral, I can't remember that. I'm glad someone else is farming Emblem, because at least I'm not the only one to struggle. Emblem's pretty, I would say, Kieran, it's one of the most common ones to because it applies to a lot of different builds, right? The whole gang has been here tonight. I know, we got everyone here. Welcome. It's so nice to see everyone again, too. You quit teaching, so happy. Are you, was that like a side gig for you, or are you like doing, did you find like a different job that you're doing? Also, did you not like doing it?
Yes.
You're coming?
Now
Because I did this
start
math.
reeling
Oh,
in.
you're coming to join our group. That's correct. Alright.
Propagate!
Did you change your name, Joe? Is it Serena? Also, I'm not entirely certain. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is... I know mass. I know mass. I do mass on the daily. We're in the Americas. We are. Karen, are you in... France? This is a hard one. This is a hard one. It's either France or Australia. Those were the two that I recall people being from. I was in France, yes, but I moved out to Australia, so you win. Let's freaking go. Take that, Joe. Take that. That's what you get. Okay, we have room for one more. I need to go get some additional stuff. Now I dance travel for dance instead of teaching. Oh, so you actually dance. Oh yeah, that sounds like so much more fun. I don't blame you, kitty. I don't have the things, oh no. Do I actually not have resin? Or do I not have the crystal flies? I don't have crystal flies. Alright, un momento please. Un momento. Named after Miss Moon herself. Yes, we love a Serena goddess. Serena goddess. Okay. Un momento, un momento. Did I work on that tutting choreography? Oh, fuck no. No. Most definitely not. I don't remember how it went, too. It was like... Yeah, I don't remember. It starts here. And then it goes from there somewhere. But I don't remember how it navigates after that point. Okay. We're back. Look at our cultural differences being well represented in the chat. We love to see it. We love to see it. All right, are we ready? Who are we including? Do we need another Dendro? Do we need a Cole? Or is one fine? One should be fine, right? Let's use... Oh, wait, no, we can't use her. Wait. Wait, no. Joe, you gotta use Nilo, because you're talking so much game on her. Also, this is an Electro, like, domain. So she gonna be weak. Miss Raiden gonna be weak.
Don't be afraid to
10:55 p.m. here.
It's all part of the learning
Oh, is that what you asked? What time is it? Girl, I don't know how to speak French. We need to get rid of Rosario. She's gonna ruin it. Why? Too late. Rosaria's here to stay. Are we ready? We're ready. All right. Good luck, all. Good luck. Oh, we only have two. All Dendro Hydro team? But why can we not just have, like, the trio's not going to fuck up the Dendro application, right? Oh my god, but my team is about to die. Plus we have, I guess the only thing we have is Dendro to deal with the deal. Oh my god, I am dying. Y'all are not healing at all. What is happening? Did we do it? We did it. Good job, fam. I wish I could wave. Can we not wave? Waving as best as I can. They need some like emotes here. We need some emotes. Billy requires only Hydra and Dendro to be on the team. She's at her strongest that way. So we have to swap out? Okay. Oh, god damn. She is so needy. Alright. Let me know when you're good to go. No, it's not right. Leave it to me to ruin everything. I do it on purpose. Just put in Queen Kokomi. I have built the Kokomi DPS. I'm assuming y'all are ready. If you're not ready, I apologize. We can put in Queen Kokomi. So let's try this again. Let's try this again, fam. Level 90 double crown. That is a lot of commitment, Karen. That is a lot of commitment. C1 R4. God damn, you really love the donuts. You love the donuts. Okay, how does this work? Ew, Reno, no. Reno, I refuse. You gotta change this out. Look, no. No, no, no. We're not doing it. Not today. Not on this channel. We refuse to have Traveler. We don't need him. We're a strong independent team without the use of the Traveler. No one else is playing Dendro? Not anymore. Traveler is good. Said no one. Let's see who's better, the Dendro or the Traveler or Tignari. Alright, incoming. Looks like Tignari's doing a lot of damage, you know? Do you have your ultimate up again, Reno? Look at that damage being amplified. Alright. So we're gonna do it with that one, and then we're gonna do another one without Tignari, and then you keep your character and I'll put in Kokomi, and we'll see how long it takes. That took about 10 seconds. We good? That took about 10 seconds. Tignari isn't doing shit. Yeah, but like in comparison to, god damn, these artifacts are not good. In comparison to the Traveler, Tignari is doing better. Better application, better damage, better levels of cuteness. All right. Okay, we need to swap out the music here. Alright. We ready for our final round? This is the last one. That did not take 10 seconds, says you. I think it took 10 seconds. Alright, heal your characters as well. Everyone get in heal. We're all healthy. Alright, we're ready. Or I guess we have two more, actually. So I'm gonna throw in Miss Kokomi. Are we ready? 10 seconds. All right, we're timing. I'm gonna put this on. We're gonna put this on timer. All right. 10 seconds versus however long this takes. Are we gonna have Dendro application? We do, but it's gonna be some weak Dendro application. Alrighty. Reno, you better not be typing. You gotta be moving quick. Here we go. Look, I started even late for you. Alright. We're at 11 seconds.
Let me at him!
Oh, I just got body slammed. That was like 30 seconds right now. That was 30 seconds. That's all I'm saying. Experiment is flawed. Where are the receipts? Where are the receipts right now? The first time you had me plus Tignari, if you removed Tignari, of course it's less. You'd have to do the run with only Tignari. Yeah, but like, Kokomi does a lot of damage. Kole plus Traveler then. Oh, to add the additional Dendro. Double Dendro, double Hydro, IMO. Oh my god. Y'all are busting the balls. You are busting the balls. Do we actually want to be legit on this? Or do we really care enough? Choke. I feel vulnerable. We don't? Okay. Kieran says we don't, so we don't. We're not going to do it. Alright. I appreciate you both. This is pseudo bows while I am about to go do the story quest because we have finished all. I don't know what my walk thing is. Something like this. I thought it was X, but I guess it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. Adios. Adios. Have a great rest of your life, Nilo. I will never see you in my party. Okay. As long as there's Traveler Slander. See, Karen gets it. Karen understands. What's my best crit ratio? It might be Ayato, actually. As far as like an artifact? Or do you mean just in general? Oh, I don't know. This is pretty good. It's gonna be one of my main DPSs. It's not her. It's not her. That's pretty good.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Yeah, I think it's probably Aito. What's his? This is not great. Yeah, my artifacts aren't the greatest, all things considered. Nilo is the Dendro Queen. She's not a Nilo. 67,209. Nice. Yeah. It's pretty good. Your Aito 68. We're pretty close. You have decent little bit about more crit damage, which be good. Be good. Yeah, you probably do a better job of investing in artifacts. I just don't like doing artifacts. It's just not my thing. Okay, so we need to do Kazuha now. So I'm gonna turn off the music while we do this one, so that we can get some Kazuha story stuff. All right, story quest. Acer Pomaltum chapter. This one. All right. I very much loved Yelan's story quest. Yelan's story quest was nice. So this is a good one. 40% more CD. I know that's a lot of crit damage. Kaching, Keking, Jesus. 76.7. That's really good too. 76.7 Reno. Jesus Christ. That is fucking high. That is high. That is nice. There we go. Where can I send you a screenshot? I want to show you my Ayato Hydro Goblet. I don't know if you're actually able to. You could probably, the easiest way would be to my Twitter. What is, it's just Skrilla yeah. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Pog. Can't DM on it. You would have to post it. You'd have to post it to my, like, just tag me, and then I could look at it. Okay. Which Twitter, the normal or the alt? The OnlyFans, you mean? JK, we don't have one. And we won't. We will not.
So many things have happened since then.
Our favorite character, Paimon. We love Paimon. Done? You did it? All right, let's see. I can pull it up. All right, let's see this goblet. All right. Huh? I mean, it's a shit ton of crit damage, but you got no crit rate. I mean, this is disgusting, right? Like, this is nasty. Which is unfortunate because you don't have crit rate. But I guess if it's all rolled into crit damage, then it doesn't really matter as much, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. And it's unfortunate it's a Maiden's Fleeting Leisure, too. Who likes this? It's a freaking teacup. Okay. That's actually kind of cute. It's actually cute. It's a good piece, though. Was I telling you I got Ganyu? I don't remember, Joe, but congratulations. I don't remember if you actually told me you got her. You got enough crit rate and other pieces? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's, you literally, if you roll everything into crit damage, and then on another piece you roll everything into crit rate, it kind of balances itself out, right? Like, it's not really that different. 16.7 crit rate and 14 point crit damage. That is like, what, 32? That's almost a 50 piece? That's fucking insane. That is actually insane.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey.
You got another one? You have C1?
So,
or did you get one?
Today?
Like a different one? Aito's built it. Crown him. Aito's really good. He's a very strong character. At least when I've used him, he's been very strong.
What's up?
Uh-oh. Be careful, someone's coming. Are we gonna fight someone already?
Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Alright, we've barely done anything and we're already fighting someone. And he ran out of my ult, which I freaking hate. Okay, he takes no damage.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Okay.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha?
Yes, we have. He's in our party.
I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Why are you looking for
That's
him?
none of your business.
Why are you asking?
Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Someone's got to
What
stick
the
up their
heck
booty.
is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces.
I have her C0, her
Didn't
bow.
even apologize.
Oh, you got her bow.
Seems like a
Oh,
real
got it.
nutcase.
Paimon. Dude, people have been hating on Paimon. Poor Paimon.
Well, one thing's for sure. No
Genshin
way are we
anime, can we just
telling
take a
him
moment to appreciate how
anything
exciting
about
that is?
Kazuha.
It is very exciting. What is it going to be available on, though? MiHoYo website or something? Or is it going to be on, like, Crunchyroll?
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Paimon is cute, but they're so extra. Very much. But she creates drama, you know? She's got the flavor that a lot of other people might not have here.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
Which I kind of enjoy. I think it's childish, but it's like cute a lot of
A
times.
special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
You have to wish on episode with Primos? Shut up. If they did that, that would be a terrible business decision. Did you finish Sumeru Archon Quest? I did. I did finish it. So whatever you're saying is not spoiling, I don't think. Like their fighting styles are kind of...
Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
A strange and friendless road. Ooh, are we gonna talk about his lover? Ooh, that's gonna be sad. Yeah. Dude, Dude, Kazuha's kind of had a fucked up life. He's had a lot of shit go wrong. His parents all died because of some, like, smithing issue. Scaramouche kind of fucked his family. Yeah, fucked his family. His friend died because Raiden fucked him. He's not had a good life.
Hello?
Boba became smaller after using all of his power, and Nahida became smaller after using all of her power, so Paimon became smaller after using all of her power. Paimon final boss. That is a very, very well thought out relationship you're building. That is very plausible.
Too, huh?
She could be actually like
impressive after all.
10 feet tall.
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention.
What if Paimon was the god that imprisoned us, and now she's small and doesn't remember anything? Exactly, Kieran. I don't know if she looks exactly like her, but potentially very similar. Scar's mom fucked his friend. They weren't friends, though. I guess it runs in the family, then. Raiden first, and then... Or, well, I guess Scaramouche first, and then Raiden. Paimon is staying we know that she's Celestian of some kind. We know that she's of Celestia because, like, she's got the markings, right? She's got the look. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think your thesis or your theory, excuse me, is valid. Like, it's definitely plausible.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
Arnyaka, don't call her Inara. What does that mean, though?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him
not a
locking
human.
Oh
yes,
Muso
not
no
a human.
Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
Being heard a technique Beto used to strike down Haishan.
Really?
I don't know what this is.
Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
Shogunate probably wants to show some goodwill. After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
MiHoYo has to know what the end of this game looks like, as far as like what the final conclusion is. I think it's a pretty common practice for writers to start at the end and then work their way back to the beginning, as far as like a story. So Paimon, if Paimon is the sustainer of heavenly principles, then like there's some ending that involves her like doing this thing, and then like the process of her getting to the very beginning, which is sending them on this journey. Or they might have just done like the J.K. Rowling thing and just kind of like worked things together that made sense over time.
Oh? It's you.
Nara humans are human-like, but the Nara don't call her human at all. Yeah, they don't. I think Paimon blocked us as sustainer, but as she tried to lock us in, she was straining her power. That's why she pops just next to us. Did the god didn't seem that weak, but it would explain how the sister wasn't captured, or one of the siblings wasn't captured.
We were just discussing the repealing
the
of the
other
Vision Hunt
wasn't.
decree. Since you're
Was
here,
captured,
you're
the
very
other
welcome to
wasn't.
listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful.
You're locked for over 5,000 years. Yeah, and in that time, that was when, what was the sister's name again? Lumine? Lumine was creating her prime designate army that then created the whole Fall of Conria.
The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions.
Do you know the deal with Nahida yet? Like Greater and Lesser Lord and what their relationship is? Yeah, Joe, I finished the Archon quest and everything.
The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan,
she's a phoenix.
I trust that you're already somewhat informed.
Phoenix, burst from the fire, burn. Heard a thing or two. I'm honestly
short,
not paying attention.
There was
to
once
the
a
story
group
right
of
now.
select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding.
Yeah,
and
that's
further
what
developing
Karen's
the
saying,
traditional
Joe.
blade forging arts of the
Paimon
Almighty
basically is
Shogun.
reborn and
The Kaidahara
potentially
clan
was
belonged to this
the
class.
sustainer of heavenly principles to begin with.
But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted.
They just don't
and
look
led to
similarly.
Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil.
Like at least the Greater and Lesser, or the Nahida and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata they had like the same hair color and maybe same appearance. I mean, what is this sustainer? What does she look like? Oh, she's got blonde hair too. Okay, never mind. She got white hair. She got white hair and she's covered in red. All right. Let's see if we can get them side by side. Do you think they're actually... Alright, let's get one true image of the sustainer. And also, Lumine never mentioned anything when we saw Paimon, or when they saw Paimon when we first met her again. So this is the sustainer. And then Paimon. All right, let me change this. So we've got the sustainer, and then we've got Paimon. Are you showing? Yeah, I am. Sorry, I was looking it up. So it does look a little similar as far as the like bodysuit that they're wearing. Like the colorations are very, like it's like white and then like this beige, and that's the same. These are different in that this is red and this is blue. This is very similar to the markings here, right? There's no, this is a pretty symbolic like piece, but you don't see it on her. And the hair and the eyes, maybe they're related. It could be that they're just related, but they might not necessarily be the same person. Heard the theory that Paimon's just a Sealy. I don't. That sounds a little ridiculous. Cloaks are kind of similar. The cloaks are pretty unique. Yeah, they're just different colors. Maybe they like Paimon's the good version of this, and this is the evil version. And that's why the eye color and the cloak looks different versus her cloak, which is blue, and the eye color is blue, and this is black. And then you can see like this shape and the back that's summoned is the same shape here, right? It's like this cross that has the filled in pieces to it. And then the crown is unique. Like she's not wearing a crown here, or they, whatever. They might be related. I don't necessarily know if they're the same person, though. Space effect under their capes, though. Sealy used to be a race of people. What are they, ghosts now? Is that what happened? Yeah, the cape stuff looks very similar. We can get one with Paimon's actual cape. No, I did not want this. Hello? Is this what Paimon's based after? Like a princess or something on a camel with a headdress? Is Paimon the person or the camel? Look at those rolls. Oh my. Oh my god. Paimon was one of the leaders of hell in mythology. Ooh, that is actually a little concerning. If she's a leader of hell, then that it would make it seem more likely that this sustainer of heavenly principles could be considered like Lucifer. Oh yeah, here it is. It's juicy. It's juicy. Okay, we need to get the story quest done. That was the goal. That was the goal. We're getting distracted with Paimon theories.
We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past.
Yeah, they got
In the interest of
screwed.
preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun, and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice.
He's not convinced.
With the Kaedahara
Some
clan's
kind of
reputation and
catch.
occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be
Think
bladesmiths
we're being
once
misled
more,
by the bad
and your
guy and our
wanderings will
sibling is a
finally
good
come
guy?
to an end.
You think Paimon's the bad person, and the sibling's a good person. But the sibling would have, Lumine and or Aether, depending on who you play, said that we're going to walk the same path. So we have to figure that out. Like, they're letting us make our own decisions or come to our own conclusions, which I think is probably based incorrectly of, like, the Celestia and the godhood is probably not great. So I feel like at the end of the day, we're going to end up having similar ideals to the Fatui, but different execution, because the Fatuis are kind of just like pieces of shit. Do you believe that Paimon doesn't know she's the sustainer? It's possible. Like, all of these are plausible. Squirrel's a bad guy? Yeah, because I'm a baddie.
You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
Baddie.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I
Are
fear
you a
I would no
baddie,
longer feel at
Reno?
home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
It's just so weird based off Paimon's, like, behaviors. You know what I mean? Just Paimon behaviors don't strike as... I mean, that's what happens with memory loss, but, like, it's so different. I think the Abyss is right and our twin wants to save the people of Conria, because, well, we are from Conria as well. The Traveler's not, right, Karen? The Traveler's wasn't awake during that time period, so technically they're not of Conria. They were just there. Zaddy. Is it though? I kind of like Batty better.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
I don't know. Someone attacked us.
We nearly forgot about the most important thing.
After they seed? That sounds terrible, Joe. That sounds very not good. Twin was locked out during the fall of Conria, but our twin saw all of it. Probably lived through it. Well, the twin, not the traveler. The twin was the leader of the group that was then destroyed by the gods, right? And that's when Conria happened. So basically the twin got screwed up by the gods multiple times because they lost the first time, which is whenever they were together, and then they lost the second time when Conria got destroyed. It's from Conria, they're from another world. I think, yeah, I don't know.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
Do you have any siblings? Could be someone you train with
No.
Master.
This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaidahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
You're just kind of a dick.
Indeed.
Not a
He sounds
nutcase.
highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
Do I fire up Animal Crossing? Have you not played for a while, Joe? What level of sass do you want to get? I think it's going to be really fun once we get the whole story. I'm very excited, Karen, as well. I think there's a lot of still skepticism, which, based off of MiHoYo's track record, we're not going to get any details until the very last minute. I hate being sick. I'm so mad. I'm going to miss Halloween. I love Halloween. Y'all never guessed the right outfit. We got Yai Miko, and then we got who was the other one? I don't even remember the other. Miss Joy, Miss Joy. And both were wrong. Pink hair with a headband. I couldn't remember the name of it. So you'll get much sass? Do you want the sass? Do you have Diva? Do you have Diva as a character? At that point, you probably should start over. I don't mind. It gives space for a lot of theories. As someone who had a therapist who said you should live in the moment, it goes against living in the moment. Why is that funny? It literally... Because that's, like, when you get older, you know, like, I'm 29 now, like, 30's coming soon. And it's like, life happens. And who knows how long it's going to take for this to get all the way to the end. It'll be a few years. I got rid of Diva. You got rid of her? Did you kill her? Where'd you put the body, Joe? She was a book like basically ancient gay terms, gay dead. It's not that old. It is getting there, but you also have to understand gays start late, right? Like, when you're born, you don't acknowledge that you're gay until much later in life than someone who's acknowledged that they're straight. Usually. Grindr says your death certificate at 30. I mean, they would. You know that. Although the gay Gen Zs, I don't know how they operate, but at least the millennials say that. There's going to be a lot of people that are older, like the millennials. The gay millennials, when they hit 40, are going to be looking for people that are 25 still. Sounds like a bunch of excuses. It's true, though. Like, I didn't come out till I was like 19. And that was to a couple close friends and then my family. And then that was it. And then I didn't actually like, that was like a soft come out. And then my legitimate come out, like when I came out, was at 20 to my fraternity at the time. And then then it was basically like out to everyone else. And that's when I started using dating apps and all that other stuff. And that, I would say that was my true coming out. 25 years old when he's 40 in 2 years. Reno, aren't you older than me? Get out of here. I came out at 21 to my family, started living the gay life at 24. I'm now 25. So you got time, Karen. You got all the time in the world. Yeah, the gays just start late. We're late bloomers, right? My skin makes me look 10 years younger, so gotcha, good. I have a very extensive skincare routine right now. I'll have you know. I'd be using that face cleanser. I'd be using that toner. I'd be using that moisturizer. I'd be using that retinoid. And I'd be using that sunscreen.
In that case,
check
I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
You're looking for daddies, but I'm too old to be a baby twink. No, you're not. 25? 25 versus 55? 60? You're ripe for the picking, Karen.
Thank you.
Nilo's a bloomer.
Must say, I am now very curious about this
correct,
matter.
Joe.
And I will also
Valid
need some time
statement.
to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
And kick their ass. I use a JLo under eye cream made for baby foreskin.
Most about what goes on
Ew.
in town.
What the hell? Is that actually a thing? That is disgusting, if that is the case. Why JLo be doing that? I'm complaining about one thing. Why the heck can't I swap Travelers? I don't want Lumine anymore. There's a very logical reason for this, Kieran. As far as the narrative design concerns, but from a usability standpoint, it should be possible, right? Like, because then you just swap whoever the other sibling experience is. What if I was trans? No, not trans. I'm hungry. Fly to Canada. Bring me soup. Did the JLo under eye cream made from baby foreskin make you hungry, Joe? Aether for life. I actually would rather have Lumine, not gonna lie. But I heard that choosing Aether was better. I don't know why. But doesn't Lumine do more damage?
Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidahara Kazuha, we mean.
Lumine has the best stats. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like from a voiceover perspective and like the narrative perspective, I've heard that Aether's better. But I don't know why. He doesn't make a good antagonist.
We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate
Ew,
any
Joe,
help you
you're
can
nasty.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault?
See, this is why we got to be 18 plus, because of the comments like that.
I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest.
Her normal attacks deal more? I mean, we're not using any of them, so it doesn't really matter.
Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him.
Also, can we get some, like a wardrobe? Can we get a wardrobe for our freaking Traveler? Because the generic outfit and the generic sword need to go.
To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information.
Joe and Reno, y'all need to sit down. You're going to be put on timeout here soon.
Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want.
Skins for
if these were more legitimate commissions, Songo would have snapped them up in an instant.
They just look so drab and boring.
Millions? Of mora?
Paimon could use an update too.
Oh, wait. Even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Stand up more. Good, Reno. I hope you get your steps in.
Please.
I hope that you have
for
good
looking out for my
active
privacy.
exercise while you're listening to stream. And you follow the activity settings on your Apple Watch.
Of course.
You achieve
no matter
your
what, we
goals of
only take
steps
on
for the
legitimate
day.
cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara.
What?
But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
We're getting distracted.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
The dual blade in the middle of cutscenes against God, it's ill. Yeah, it's just bad. It just looks bad. And it's a meme at this point, right? Paimon needs to lose a diaper. She's not wearing a diaper. She's wearing like a bathing suit or like a bodysuit. It's no diaper. I don't have an iWatch. It's called an Apple Watch, Reno. Get the right terminology. Thank you. Guess I better lay down.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little
No,
thing
stand
that goes
up.
on out in
Keep
the
standing.
streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe
Oh, it
that
does-
whoever
it does
attacked
kinda
you
look
hasn't
like
been
she's wearing
causing
a
any
diaper
trouble
from
elsewhere.
Paimon, what is with the poofy panties?
Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
Someone has had to have cosplayed as Paimon. And it cannot look good. That doesn't look that bad in cosplay form. Yeah, the pants, the no pants that poof out at the middle. I don't know. I don't know. It is a little concerning. Oh my god, this Klee baby is adorable though. Jesus. Soraya, give him praise.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted.
She had a big sock. Joe.
It would cause me great grief to see someone become
Jesus,
critically
Joe.
injured or lose their life because of me.
You're supposed to be a moderator too, and you're writing shit like that. Look at the influence that you're having over Reno.
For the poor victim,
now he's
would be a
behaving in the
completely
same way.
senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
At least Kieran's not taking your example. Kieran is a kind citizen of this Twitch chat channel.
You flatter me.
Meanwhile,
Truth be
y'all
told,
talking about fucking
I don't know
cannibalism
what came over me in that moment.
and diapers. Jesus Christ. Say I'm a good boy. You are a good boy, Kieran. You are the goodest boy. The divine
You are
of
much too
Mons.
humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your
You
concerns.
could say that.
I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm gonna
then.
need to stretch here
Recently,
in a second because
two
my
people
back
went
is
missing
like,
from the city at around the same time.
not feeling good.
One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
I don't remember
Right.
that name at all.
Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smith.
You know we're back in Inazuma when these names start
Two
popping
grown
up.
men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Let's consider this a favor for Ryuji. Investigate both at the same time.
Sure, can't
Yeah,
hurt.
we can do both.
We never know what we might find out along
Crazy
the way.
is real. Words of affirmation. It's a word of affirmation. Oh my god, we got one. Goodest boy.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries
If you're like
at
in
the
touch your
Amenoma
meat like
smithy.
earlier, yes. And by meat we mean thigh meat.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
I technically did say I was touching my meaty thighs. The word good boy make me lose my shit. People be into words of affirmation. And you know, it's not, it's probably, it's a, oh, this is Amenoma Tuga. Oh wait, we do know him. Out of the potential kinks that are out there, it's definitely one of the most,
What brings you here
probably the most healthiest. Would tease me in public. You knew that? Would tease me in public. Okay.
You two know each other?
Now we're starting to
Yes,
get into
the Kaedahara and
a
Amenoma
dark
clans were
hole.
both members of the Raiden
Kieran,
Gokuden.
you're moving into
Historically, there have always been deep
Joe
links
territory.
between the two
We're
clans.
getting close.
After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story
no.
of the Raiden Gokuden from the Iridori Festival.
Oh no.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedahara clan, I believe it's called
That I
the
remember.
Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins.
I think that's very well
For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's
definitely
thoughts
an
and feelings,
ideal perspective,
and
I would
eventually
say,
become an extension
to be one
of its
with the
wielder's
blade.
will.
Does that mean Kieran's no longer the goodest boy? That means I'm the goodest boy and Kieran is the baddest boy? Well, no, Joe's the baddest boy, and then Reno, you're Bruja. So, like, that's that. Kieran is still goodest boy, but Kieran is potentially losing his privileges. Or their privileges, depending on gen. What are your pronouns, Kieran? Race King and Degradation King. I always win. They are on opposite ends of the spectrum. Oh my god, Joe. Love that. Love that energy. Love the energy. Do you have a neutral statement, King? He, they. Okay. He, they. Keep note of that. You're a baddie. You heard it for... Yes. Joe is the baddest at the moment.
Indeed. Most samurai
Do you
choose
want to
their
be the
blades,
baddest?
but an Ishin blade chooses its owner.
Some would say no. The gay community would probably say yes.
You are, without a doubt,
This
the
channel,
most worthy
however,
wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens
still up
my
for
heart
debate.
to see that although the Kaedahara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Have any of you played Persona 5?
Ah, yes. My nephew.
I'm for sure Buha, that is correct.
I reported the case to the
Anxiety
Tenryo
been
Commission,
made in the sound describes
but
my
I
life.
haven't heard anything back so far.
Anxiety. I've never heard the song. Who was the one that tried to get me to play freaking, Rihanna dropped her new album. Or as a precursor. Oh, we gotta listen to that too. Who was the person that was trying to get me to watch the Grapefruit Technique?
He didn't say
That's
a word
the
before
baddest
he left,
baddie.
which is very unlike him. I'm still
Stop
completely
it,
at a
Joe.
loss on what to make of it.
Everyone's played P5. I don't know. Joe, have you played P5? Kieran, have you
I've
played
done what I can
P5?
so far. Worrying is futile.
It just came out on the Switch.
All like
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Every time I see, the reason why I brought it up, every time I see, damn Joe, that's a hot take. Every time I see Kazuha, I think of Akechi.
Yes.
See, Kieran hasn't played it.
On the morning that Yuya went
Reno.
missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that.
We can listen
The
to
next
it
thing
after I
heard
get through
was that a
this.
fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
Ooh, rip.
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
I'm reading these statements, but I'm still trying to get this moving so we
Do you
can
have
try to
any
get
thoughts
this,
on
get
what
through
Yuya
this
may
as
have
soon as
wanted to give
possible.
you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise,
Reno coming
there
for
would
the
have been no
younger
reason for him to
generation.
get my hopes up. He's never been
Adele
particularly
dropped a music
interested
video
in
for Hydrate
blade
thing. I
forging.
saw it. She's in the pool,
But
and then
I've
she's
always
got a
had a
bajillion people
fondness for
around her with
blade
wine
testing.
glasses. That sounds like a
And can
freaking
sense even
fun
the
time
most
to me.
minute difference. He is extraordinarily talented in
It's not a
martial
read,
arts,
just a statement of fact.
particularly when it comes to the
Karen
art
was
of the
not 5
sword.
years old.
Truth be told,
P5 came
we
out in
have some
2018.
information that you may find to
Karen
be
was like
objectionable.
14 years
The person,
old.
based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No.
Is it really that bad,
Impossible.
though, Joe?
Yuya, he is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his
Was it
blade
in
without
China
a very
or
good
China?
reason.
Japan?
But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just
Yeah, Rihanna
disappear,
song, Joe.
with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't
This is a
think
long
Yuya was the one who
conversation,
attacked
and I
us
did
as
not
well.
listen to like 3/4 of it.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other.
Okay, we're looking for these guys.
Let's
They're
pay
in
a
a
visit
fire.
to the Nagato
they went
household.
missing. And we don't know what happened. That's what I gathered from it. P5 I thought came out in 2018. Oh, it says USA. Let's see, it's USA. So Persona 5 came out in 2017 worldwide. So in 2016, it was only available in Japan. Pretty close. April 4th of 2017. Oh wait, yeah,
Everything's
worldwide.
in place, and they've taken the bait. Yes.
I think
now
that's what
to
that
start
means.
reeling them in.
P5 is Pokemon 5th gen, right? No. No. It is not. It stands for Persona 5. Which is a very fucking good game. I highly recommend Persona 5. I haven't played any of the other Persona games, but I've only ever heard really good things about all of them. And their soundtrack is bang. It is a banger. They have some of the best music in games.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find
this
him.
poor woman. That
No,
sucks.
you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see
Damn,
me
the
in this
debt
dreadful
collectors don't
state.
got time for
Has
no
some new
one.
information come out? Do you know?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search.
So Joe, I've been going on a journey to pay off my student loans. You know, I'm living that Dave Ramsey life, even though not really. If you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, you know. If you're not, feel free to Google. He's some like financial expert. That side of me would say chips and salsa. The other side would say chips and salsa is more satiating from like a nutritionist standpoint. It doesn't have as much protein as potentially drive-through. So I would personally say chips and salsa.
With this in mind,
Persona
can
games
we perhaps
set off
ask
my
some questions
perfectionism.
about
Can't
your
do everything that I
family's
can.
current situation?
Then I can't do with the time allotted. I get so annoyed. That's why you just look up the guides, Reno.
For example,
Look up the
I'm
guides.
struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things.
I said they're more satiating, Reno. Like drive-through, for me personally, like if I ever go get Mickey D's or like a Wendy's or something, I'm always hungry after it still.
He'd always get
Like it
so
doesn't
animated
fill me
when he
up.
was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, Paimon seems very happy about
He
this.
lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them.
Dave Ramsey, he's popping up everywhere. We're talking about budget. We're talking about finances. We're talking about debt.
Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance.
Oh, no.
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
This is uncanny. This is literally all the same things that I've been hearing from like these videos that I've been listening to. Since when did Genshin Impact become capitalistic America level of relatability?
Whoa!
This is
And
in
that
Azuma
led
too.
to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
It's important to set boundaries. What is going on
Had I
with
not
this
indulged
dude,
his bad
though?
habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament.
Did y'all do this? Did y'all finish this quest line? It's 1 a.m. Yeah, Joe. I feel like chips and salsa is probably your best bet. And then probably bed. No foreskin soup. All night. Just have your popsicles then. Unless you're talking about something else, then you shouldn't be doing that because you're sick. What videos are you listening to about divorcing and taking the kids? It's these Dave Ramsey YouTube videos. They talk about being in severe debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt as a result of people having these really vicious spending habits that then lead to like separation of these two, like these married couples, because of like the rift that it creates in their family.
And I also don't know if he had.
This isn't
actually
based
come
on
to his
China
senses,
though. This is based
or
on
if he
Japan.
was simply angry with
You
me.
finished it, Karen? Okay.
The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand.
Good. I'm glad we're talking about actual popsicles, Joe.
Amin Omayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must, but my husband has never been
whoops.
one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries.
Kazua's
so
cool, but it's not really
it's hard to
spoiler. I
imagine
kind
him
of wish
getting
that
into a
Kazua
fierce
was more of a
argument.
baddie. Like he was a little bit more like
Maybe he
Yaimiko
was
kind of
feeling the
baddie.
pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just.
But I think it's
disappeared
because I
after the
relate
warehouse burned
Kazua
down.
to Akechi, and Akechi's
Perhaps
a
he's too afraid to come
hardcore
home
baddie.
now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts.
What the hell, Joe? Why would you say that?
Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together.
Can we get some like? Now I'm Madge. How dare you, Joe?
As
How
long as he's willing to
even
turn
dare
over a new
you?
leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation.
Just because you're a
than meets
baddie
the
doesn't
eye.
mean that you have to do everything that's bad.
If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it
We've
is
got
quite
young
unusual for this
audience in
habit to
here, and now you're
change
just
so
spewing
drastically
out
over a
like
short period.
super impactful details. Like these have changed people's lives. You can't just go manipulating people's livelihoods just for your own enjoyment.
But the information we gathered from the other side suggests
He is a
that
baddie.
Inomayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument.
Oh my God, Karen.
This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
We're just gonna just gonna block y'all out for
Let's
a hot
try
second
a change of
'cause
scenery and see if we can piece together
y'all
what we've
are
learned.
y'all are completely irreconcilable at this point.
Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
It's hot. Yeah, but I have a reputation, Joe. My face
Based
is
on the
here.
information we've gathered
Your face
so
is
far,
not.
I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and... Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
This is bullying. Y'all are bullying. That's what this is. Team fight tactics is what's happening. Is that a bad argument? Perhaps the fire is deliberately used to hide truth or still missing crucial information. I don't know.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Working off what we know so far, there are too many things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict.
This region's so beautiful. I would love to go to Japan during the
Mr. Nagato,
Cherry
being
Blossom
heavily
Festival.
in debt, is
It has
also
to look
the only one of them
amazing
with
there.
the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened
This
there?
also case doesn't seem connected to the case of the
Right.
attacker.
Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Ouch. You had a full few bullying fantasies growing up? I mean, that's... the deepest of sighs. Similarly to people that have daddy issues. Enemies to lovers? I think that falls within your degradation piece, Karen. Not gonna lie. Happy to know you went with chips and salsa. Congratulations. We love a queen who be saving that Skrilla. Y'all know that Skrilla is like slang for money, right? Like that's how the name originated, was from Skrilla. We oddly enough have a bunch of sakura trees here. It's so pretty. These are cherry blossom trees though, Joe. Are they the same thing? You have both?
Darn! We thought we could get two birds
Y'all,
with
I'm
one
not...
stone here, but
Jesus.
at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild
These
goose
accusations. God damn. Skill's another word from gooning. Shut up. Shut up.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far.
It's cherry blossom deer. Is it?
If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay.
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Alright. I think that's gonna be it for me today. Y'all are being more than I can handle at the moment. Too much for little me. But actually it's kind of late, so I need to go. All right. We will pick this up another time. I don't know when though. But I want to hear this new Rihanna song, so we're going to listen to this while y'all continue to roast. Because apparently tonight we're having fried meat. We are having fried steak. Rihanna. Is it Lift Me Up? It is. Okay. Sakura is a Japanese word for blossom, yes. For now, we will pick this up. Look, we have 4 months worth of growth to build up. I know, y'all just need to get it out of your system. I understand. I understand you have a bone to pick because it's been 4 months. So I will let it happen. But will I accept it in the long run? You know, I might need to throw down some rules here. Okay. So we'll be ready next. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say that word. I was gonna say something, but you get the picture of like letting people build up anger.
Lift me up, hold me down, keep me close, safe and sound.
She pregnant right now too? She hasn't had her baby, right? See, not a banger? It's been like 5 seconds, show. Was this before or after? I think this is before she was like, she's probably still pregnant, but... I mean, it's got 2.1 million views in 8 hours. People are loving it.
Drowning in an endless sea. Take some time and stay with me. Keep me in the strength of your arms.
I mean, she sounds great. Yeah. It's definitely not like Rihanna-esque. It doesn't sound like she wrote this song. Not that they're loving it, she just releases music as often as you stream it. We got our own lives. She'd be making her money, and I'd be making my money. We making the money. It's a pretty, like, basic song. There's not a lot to it. She only sings like what, 20 words or something. There's not a whole, yeah, like there wasn't much to it. I mean, the ending sounded great. Like this section I think sounds great when she starts like crying basically. Yeah, it's kind of basic though. It's not the greatest, as you are correct, Joe. It's not the greatest. Anxiety by Megan. So you just wanted the first beginning. I have it actually pulled up already.
Yeah. Just take a sip.
Oh, I need to watch these SNL videos.
I'm a bad bitch and I got bad anxiety. People call me rude cause I ain't letting them try.
Is that what's relatable to you? You're a bad bitch and you got bad anxiety? You said it was like the first statement. That is your life, you're a bad bitch and got bad anxiety?
Me saying I'm a hoe cause I'm in love with my body. Issues, but nobody I can talk to about it. They keep saying I should get help, but I don't even know what I need. They keep saying speak your truth, and at the same time say they don't believe. Man, excuse me while I get into my feelings for a second. Usually I keep it in, but today I gotta tell it. Not that anybody gives a fuck anyway, but everybody talking shit probably sucks anyway. Yeah, I don't
Oh my god, that's so good.
Nobody gives a fuck anyway, but everybody talking shit probably sucks anyway. Yeah, I don't even know how I feel. I don't even know how I deal.
That's so
Today
good.
I really hate everybody. And that's just me being real, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bad bitches have bad days too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bounce back, high bad bitch, always do. All I really wanna hear is it'll be okay. Bounce back cause a bad bitch can have bad days. All I really wanna hear is it'll be okay. Bounce back cause a bad bitch can have bad days. If I could write a letter to heaven, I would tell my mama that I should have been listening. And I would tell her sorry that I
She's
really
an
been wildin'.
amazing
And ask her to
rapper,
forgive me cause
though.
I really
Like,
been
she's
trying.
so
And I
good.
would ask, please show me who been real. And get them from around me if they all been fake. It's crazy how I say the same prayer to the Lord. And I always get surprised about who he take. Man, I'm really thinking about dialing 911 till I free. Cause they probably won't think it's that deep. And I don't do drugs, so I never get a time when I'm at ease. I can't even handle smoking weed. Marilyn Monroe, my favorite hoe. My favorite bad bitch, I think she the GOAT. Jamming to Britney, singing to Whitney. I just want to talk to somebody that get me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday,
I mean, this is
bad
super
bitches have bad
personal,
days
right?
too.
Like, this is
Friday,
really getting
Saturday,
into a
Sunday,
lot of,
bounce
like...
back, high bad
I'm
bitch,
assuming this
always
is in
do.
relation to
All I
her
really
own
wanna hear is
anxiety,
it'll be
right?
okay. Bounce back cause a bad bitch can have bad days. All I really wanna hear is it'll be okay. Bounce back cause a bad bitch can have bad days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bad bitches have bad days too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
The lyrics are fantastic. Like, it's a very personal song. But, like, yeah, her beat, like, her time is just, like, so good. Yeah, she's so good. Alrighty. Yeah. That's a good song, though. So it's a good song to have as your anthem. All things considered. Alrighty. So at latest, so I told Reno and like the last couple times that I was like streaming, I need to figure out what the standard schedule would be. Bye bye, Kieran. Have a good rest of your night or your day. It's midday. Nice to see you too, Joe. We'll probably be on at minimum on Monday, or at latest on Monday. Sunday is up for debate, just depending on how I'm feeling, because I'm going out on Saturday with our outfit. But I want to wear my outfit on Monday and or Tuesday, and we're definitely going to be on Tuesday to do Nikita polls. So it should be relatively short, but we can do like the Archon quest, and we can do Nikita polls, and we can do all the above. I'm sick, so hopefully you're not sick by Tuesday, Joe. That'd be pretty shitty. Alrighty. Thank you again, Joe and Kieran, for the subs. Appreciate it. Again, it's not necessary, but I appreciate y'all willing to hang out, and I enjoy your company, even though you roast all day or a day. Alrighty. Good night. Good night. Good night to all. Have a good rest of your days and your weekends, and I will see y'all later.